Karl Marx remains one of the most influential thinkers of the modern world. His ideas have inspired revolutions, rewritten economies, and shaped nations. But beneath the passion, the theory, the promises, lies a difficult question. Did Marx understand the very material he sought to liberate, the human nature itself? Karl Marx did not set out to destroy the world. He set out to explain it. He looked at suffering, real suffering, and asked, why? And he built a theory of history, power, and hope. A theory so powerful, it would change nations, and so incomplete, would break them. This is the story of Marx's vision and the forgotten truth about human nature. In Marx's lifetime, the world was harsh. Industrial factories were grim, brutal places. Workers lived in slums. Children toiled for pennies. Starvation was not an abstract phenomenon. It was a smell in the streets. Marx saw this, and he concluded, it must be the system. The owners, bourgeoisie, were bleeding the workers, the proletariat, dry. He imagined a different world. No private property, no masters, no slaves, a brotherhood of equals. The promise was simple. If you change the structure of society, you can change the heart of man. But every dream carries within it a tension between what we hope people are and what people often reveal themselves to be. Marx assumed that human beings, once freed from oppressive systems, would naturally choose collaboration, yet history suggests a more complicated reality. In the aftermath of revolutions, in the Russian Empire, China, Cambodia, new hierarchies formed, new competitions emerged, resources were still hoarded, violence did not vanish, it shifted shape. Human beings crave simple stories, villains and victims, oppressors and the oppressed. Marx gave them that, a way to explain suffering and a way to feel righteous, opposing it. But every simple story has a cost. Complexity disappears, nuance dies. And when you see the world only in binaries, mercy becomes weakness, violence becomes virtue. Marx was not a fool. He understood something real, that economic power shapes human life, that wealth often concentrates unfairly, that invisible structures can crush individuals. But what he missed was that human beings do not become angels when you change their conditions. They remain human, greedy, generous, cruel, compassionate, capable of supreme sacrifice and stunning betrayal. Systems do not erase human nature, they reveal it. Everywhere Marx's ideas were tried, men dreamed of utopia and awoke in nightmare. Case 1, Soviet Union, 1917, the Russian Revolution. Workers rose up, factories were seized, promises and bells of equality rang through the streets. But within years, Lenin and then Stalin built something new. Not a workers' paradise, but a system of surveillance, terror, and gulags. Why? Because the competition for power never disappeared. It simply wore a new uniform. Case 2, Mao's China, 1949. Mao Zedong declared the birth of a new China. No landlords, no capitalists, only the people. But soon suspicion devoured trust. Farmers lied about their harvest to survive government quotas. Children turned in their parents for counter-revolutionary thoughts. The Great Leap Forward starved tens of millions, not because nature failed, but because men lied to survive an impossible ideology. Case 3, Cambodia, 1975. The Khmer Rouge stormed into Phnom Penh. Their mission? To create pure equality. Their method? Empty the cities, kill the educated, start from year zero. They murdered doctors, teachers, engineers. Anyone who could remember a past was dangerous. When you believe inequality is evil, you act as if those who simply know more must be destroyed. Older civilizations understood what Marx forgot, that human nature must be channeled, not denied. The Greeks celebrated excellence, arete. They understood greatness was rare and necessary. The medieval world built orders of loyalty, honor, and obligation. Imperfect, yes, but stable. Even early American founders, despite dreaming of equality, warned that freedom demands responsibility, or it collapses into chaos. It would be a mistake to dismiss Marx entirely. His critique of exploitation remains powerful. His vision of a fairer world resonates for a reason. But to build any system, economic, political, or social without accounting for ambition, hierarchy, and self-interest is to build on sand. Marx diagnosed real illnesses, but his prescriptions underestimated the patient. Today, echoes of Marx's dream continue to shape movements around the world. Calls for radical equality, redistribution of wealth, elimination of privilege. But we must be careful. Every time we design a new system, we are not dealing with idealized beings. We are dealing with creatures shaped by millions of years of evolution. Creatures capable of immense compassion and immense cruelty. Real progress doesn't come from denying human nature. It comes from understanding it and designing around it. The ugly truth about human nature is not that we are doomed, but that we are complicated, half angel, half beast, capable of soaring dreams and brutal realities. The greatest systems will always be those that honor both.